Good morning. It's Monday morning and it's time for a Monday morning marriage rant. It's been 2 weeks off and I'm ready to rant. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. There's tons to rant about, right? Like, we could complain all day long, but the point of this is really to have a place to get stuff off your chest and then move on and kind of come to consciously about what the complaining is all about. And I have to tell you, I've missed having my place. I've missed having my one-time rant because sometimes it can take over my mind and I just want to complain about everything and then everything goes to heckos. It's not a nice time. So hopefully your holiday was great and grand. And, this morning I'm like, okay, well, which rant should I choose? Because I have a million to choose from. And it was interesting. I was just driving my child to school. And they were asking on the radio, what has your marriage been through? Or what's the test that your marriage has sustained? And really, the one that we're going through, and it's the hardest one for sure, it puts so much pressure on us, is around sex. And I don't mind sharing this anymore because it's just so, I think it's prevalent. I think it's out there. I think we're all having a bit of an issue with it. Our issue is on my side. I wouldn't say the withholder, though Gary would say I'm withholding sex. He is persistent and constantly asking and insisting how important it is to have sex on a regular basis, kind of scheduled, make sure we have it. And it's just constant pressure to get together. And the way he puts it, it's all about sex. Like, that's the way his language is. But when I dissect it and think about what he's actually saying is he wants affection. He wants togetherness. He would like to share some intimate moments, like make sure that we're connecting still. But I have to tell you, the way he goes about it is not working. Listen, if you're in this boat, okay, if you've got a man doing this, I don't care. Go ahead and share this video because I'm going to talk to the men right now. Or if you're the woman in the relationship doing this, it just doesn't work. Being on the receiving end, pushing and reaching and talking about needing to have sex all the time does the opposite. It puts up a wall for me and perhaps for you to say, ugh, stop it. It sounds needy. No, I don't even want to engage because you're asking. It's like a child saying, Mommy, can I have candy? Mommy, can I have candy? Candy, Mommy? Mommy, can we have candy now? And it's like on the 25th time, you're like, have the bloody candy already, right? And then what kind of intimacy is that? What kind of connection are you forming when you're just throwing candy at the guy or having sex just because you have to or fulfill that request? I take a deep breath with that one. It's very difficult one to break because on my end, I want to be loving and gentle and kind. But when there's that request shoved in my face nonstop, I get resentful and angry and bitchy and avoiding. I avoid him because I just can't handle it anymore. Right? So there has to be a balance. There has to be an understanding of what approach works between both of us. And so we're still working on that. And I have some great ideas about it. And he falls for it. I don't mean it that way. I mean, he is interested in my way at times, which is wonderful. But then when there's times where I'm overwhelmed with children and work and school and just all sorts of stuff, then that stuff doesn't happen the way he expects it to timing wise. So anyways, I've ranted way too long about that one, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I could go on forever. As you know, I am reading the book called The Queen's Code, and it's about not turning our princes into frogs. And I really, really want to work on that for myself, and it's part of my teaching anyways. It kind of goes hand in hand, but personally, I could work a little harder on that. So if you have questions about what that means or my approach to it, not necessarily Alison Armstrong's approach to it, who is the author of the Queen's Code, let me know. Send me a comment in the comments below. Subscribe if you love these rants. Subscribe if you thought you were feeling alone around this topic, because you're not. We're going through the same stuff in marriage, and we all have tests. So join me in the Monday marriage rants. Oh, couldn't get that one out today. I will see you next Monday. Ciao for now.